Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Let's go.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Hold the ready. Reload. Steady.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in him as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Damian Pierce with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive.
Gray. This will be complete to Mechie.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
Gray. Repeat of the last play going to Mechie here.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Operating from the gun. Gray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
goes Gray. Throwing on 4th down.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Another carry for Pierce.
And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
The Texans at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And quite frankly, there wasn't a whole lot to draw on in the loss last week because they were dominating every phase of the game. You've got to hope that they show a little more life in this one because they certainly didn't have it in their last outing.
Stroud on 3rd down now.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's White.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice game for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Let's go now.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. You talk about this Miami defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it.
Handoff left side, Pierce.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
This is caught inside the 15. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 49 yards there, a big one. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
C.J. Stroud
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Gray. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now they'll change things up.
Gray on 1st and 10.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. In motion, Hill. Here's Gray, looking to throw on 2nd down. That is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Gray. And it's caught. Touchdown!
Dalton Kincaid.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Now Gray, throwing to start the drive. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Gray now to throw on 2nd down.
And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
As a defensive back, back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Gray escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and a yard. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw is Gray. Throwing on 1st down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Operating from the gun. Gray. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Gray looking to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Gray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Here's Gray throwing on 4th down. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down 10 at the 47-yard line.
In motion, Hill. Now Gray on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to throw. Gray.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Gray.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
To throw. Gray. And got his man complete.
for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 6-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Stroud. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Mechie, the man in motion. Now a run with Stevenson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Gray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Hill going to go in motion right. Gray now going to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Dolphins. Dalton Kincaid. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Pierce. trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Second and goal from the 1.
Check.
At the 1-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run for it with Pierce.
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal.
Hey, check that. Ready,
They'll run here on third and goal. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go. They'll try and run for it. And this time he is in. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Gray. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Now someone is pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to it before he can get started.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's 1st down.
He's back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Give left side for Pierce.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A 6-yard pickup.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Going for it with Pierce.
And now off to the races down the right side.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Stroud back to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there. when they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
To throw is Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Back to throw.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over excellent field position.
We all just got a heck of a show, Carter. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Texans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.